good people of the internet. I happen to be the Tenkaichi of gaming, Pookie7, aka Ichigo Musuko. You don't know who I am, and most of you, well, remember who I am. I am widely proud and the many few Let's Players of this online community. I started my LPing career 3 years ago, June 2010. And I want to tell you that throughout this whole mess that has been like a windswept flame going across YouTube. And because of this content ID claim, I've heard that many channels to the oh so well known to the not so well known, they're getting struck hard by content claims. Now, I even heard that recently Classic Game Room just upright left YouTube. I feel, in the interest of fairness, this is what I honestly think about the whole situation. You see, we consider this place as a community, an online community, but a community nonetheless. We all come here, we all post our work, no matter how long it took us to do it, no matter what we have on our channels. We do it for two reasons. What we do on here is just for two reasons. One, because we enjoy what we do, and we like what we do. Another reason, we want to share what we do with others who have a like for everything, a like for what we like to do. I'm a Let's Player, so therefore I do video games. I don't do the popular ones, but I do the ones that fall off the radar. Thus, my channel theme is underrated games. I do games that do fall on the radar. And because of this, I like to basically share my gamer awareness with the rest of the world. That is what I like to do. Now, if you're wondering if I have a real job, yes, I do have a real job. I'm an author. I make books for a living. I promote my work for a living. I not only use YouTube just to post what I'm currently doing, but I like to promote what I'm doing as well. I promote my work because word of mouth is the strongest media ever known. So therefore, I've heard so many people, either they're yelling or they're talking to the populace. Me, I'm just telling it like it is. If you really want to think about it, it's all about greed. I mean, you can take away all the yelling and the screaming and all that other BS, and you really put it down. It's really just greed. I mean, all the content claims that have been going on, it's really about money. They want, you know, there are some corporations that want money from us, and we do not have, and we just don't have it. There are some companies now that are actually working against this whole affair. Only a few, but not that many. So, as one of the many few YouTubers out there, I'm speaking out. But I'm not going to go full-blown crazy and yell off the top of my lungs like I usually do on my LPs. Sometimes I do it on my LPs, sometimes I don't do it. But I'm being serious. What I feel that we just need to do is, I've heard this before, but I'm just going to back it up and say, I'm not leaving YouTube. Just like the whole incident with the conversion to having a Google account, I got over it. I said, you know what, all I need to do is do this and do this. I need to just convert to this, and apparently I get more people. Or, you know, I'm basically widening my horizon, really. Just, you know, my radius is being, like, shared. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing, which is just me just sharing what I'm working on. And, you know, people like what they see. They sub, if not, move on. I'm not losing sleep over it. However, I feel that what we need to do is we all need to take a deep breath, take a step back, and not panic. You see, the content that I do, I'm not doing it for money. If I was doing it for money right now, don't you think I would be getting some kind of check for it? But apparently I do not get a check for that. No, I get a check for my books, because that is my job. I'm an author, as I said before. The only thing I use this place for is to promote my work. My apologies if I am repeating, but it just needs to be said. So to those who are, I feel for those who are getting really hit hard about this, the popular YouTubers. Yeah, sadly, you're going to have to get off your ass and apparently get a real job. If this is not working out for you, yeah, my condolences, but that's the way it is sometimes. I, for one, feel that, you know, I'm just going to stick around. I'm not going to stop doing what I enjoy doing, because why should I? Really, why should I? I'm not going to crawl up in some hidey hole and just wait for something and just wait for the inevitable to happen. Hell, I got one video blocked in a country, and that's from a wedding I went to, just because they were playing different sorts of music, and they released claims on it because they were all trolls. Most of the claims I get, they're from, you know, legit companies like Nintendo and Sega and Bandai and, you know, and even Konami. Yes, I know Konami does that too, but, you know, I give them credit where credit's due. That's the only thing I can do. That's the only logical way I can do things. Even with Borderlands, I do the same thing. Give credit where credit's due. Because I don't steal content. I use the content. The content that I use is basically, either I'm with a couple of friends of mine, or I'm playing a game and I'm going through everything about it. That's what I'm doing. But I feel that the smart thing we should do is not get ourselves upset, not go all willy-nilly. Let's not go where all the hype is, because, you can hear from so many other local YouTube personalities, and they would use that hype just to bring in so many of their fans, and most of them are rabid, avid fans, and they would just go crazy. That's all. Me, I don't have those kind of fans. And if I had those kind of fans, I don't know. I think I would want to put them on notice to clearly chill the fuck out. But that's just me. But what I'm doing right now is I'm really not doing much of anything. I'm really not. Because I plan to basically plan to continue what I'm doing. And that's playing a game. Sharing my own knowledge of the game. And do what comes natural. Otherwise, I feel that we should not get so overzealous. We should really watch and wait. I don't see the point in moving, because if you're a big YouTube celebrity, you're going to lose people more than actually gaining people because you're moving. And even if you do you realize how much it's going to be just to get back to where you need to be? I mean, just really think about it. And for that fact, it's just, I'll just say this, it's not worth it. The smart thing will be to wait and watch. We continue doing what we do. I mean, I'm still gonna be Let's Play. I don't care. That's what I like to do. It's what I enjoy doing. And I'm really not gonna stop. I'm really not gonna stop doing what I like doing. This is something I like doing outside my line of work, and people must be enjoying it because I'm still getting subscribers. I'm not worried about it, and I don't think nobody else should be worried about it. I really don't. I mean, the only thing we all know is that it's all about greed. That's what it really is. It's all about greed, and greed is a nasty thing. Greed can basically destroy something so great and just make it into pieces. It's like Attack on Titan, Let's just pretend all this right now is Attack on Titan, and we're getting and all this that is happening is basically it's just crazy. It's just crazy. We got all these trolls that just want money from us, And all we're doing is we're enjoying what we're doing. And they want to take it away from us. So therefore, we shouldn't let them take it away from us. So, that's what I'm going to say. I'm just going to say to those who feel threatened, don't be. Unless you've done anything wrong, the one thing you should do is upload when you feel like it. They're not going to nail you on something so idiotic. Because it really is idiotic if you think about it. It's just not worth it. It's not worth worrying over it. And, you know, if the worst happens that most of YouTube's big and brightest stars have to really go out into the real world and get a job, well, then that's what's going to happen. They'll just have to go out and get a job. I mean, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. I don't see myself losing any sleep over it. So with that, I am proudly the Tenkaichi of gaming. I am always going to be here. I don't see myself leaving YouTube. I don't see myself going anywhere other than to a store and otherwhere else which needs my attention. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I hope this calms your nerves, hopefully. And I will see you the next time I will see you. So take care, God bless, and of course, Tenkai Musuko.